Hey everyone, this is Happy Hills Cars and Stuff, and today we are going to install my REVO Fiesta ST rear motor mount. For this install, you're going to be using a ratchet with a 13mm socket, 3-inch or 6-inch extension, breaker bar, a mallet, lubricant, and of course, your REVO motor mount. Go ahead and get your car up with ramps or a jack. After that, secure your vehicle with jack stands and also chocks. To start off, go ahead and take off the nuts holding together the downpipe bracket and washer. Once the nuts and washer are taken off, go ahead and remove the downpipe bracket. Once the downpipe bracket is removed, go ahead and loosen, but not fully remove, the front and rear bolts of the stock motor mount. Once the motor mount bolts are loosened, loosen and remove the motor mount bracket bolts located above the motor mount. After removing the two upper bolts, fully remove the two motor mount bolts that were previously loosened, and then remove the stock motor mount and bracket. Now here's a look at the difference between the two motor mounts. The stock motor mount doesn't have a lot of bushing, and it's pretty small compared to the REVO motor mount. The REVO motor mount is a lot stiffer, and you'll feel this as soon as you start driving it as well. I'll get to that in a different video later on. Now go ahead and just take a few whacks at the bracket that's currently on your stock motor mount. Take that off and put that on your new REVO motor mount. When you're ready to install the REVO motor mount, take your lubricant and lubricate each of the bushings. When installing the motor mount, be sure to have the bracket arm and the stem of the motor mount pointing towards the left side of the car. Forgot to mention in the beginning of the video, but you will need either a flat tip screwdriver or a pry tool to work the motor mount into position along with your mallet. Now take some time and work the motor mount into position. Once at least one of the holes are lined up, start screwing in a bolt to hold the motor mount in place while you line up the second hole. When you're putting in the forward bolt, be sure you place the motor mount bracket on along with it. You definitely don't want to forget that step. Now once you have the motor mount installed and the motor mount bracket has one bolt on, reinstall the two upper motor mount bracket bolts. After the two upper bolts are tightened down, be sure to tighten the motor mount bolts and then reinstall the downpipe bracket and washer. Tighten down all of the nuts that went with it. Now do a final tightness check of all the nuts and bolts, and then your installation is complete. Once you're done, roll your car off the ramps and take it for a spin. As always, thank you everyone for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe for more content coming to the channel soon.